Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Kapendra from Kirodimal College, University of Delhi. Today we are going to discuss about a module Ecosystem Processes 2 Part 1 from paper Principle of Ecology. After studying this module, you shall be able to understand the term ecosystem, learn the concept of ecological succession, know different types of succession, understand cause and mechanism of succession, learn the concept and theories of climax. The term ecosystem was first proposed by A.G. Tansley in 1935. The ecosystem can be defined as integration of living organisms in a given area with the physical factors of the environment. Gradual changes in species composition and processes of communities over time is known as ecological succession. The whole sequence of communities that replace one another in a given area is termed as sere. The relatively transitory communities during succession are variously termed seral stage or developmental stage. The initial seral stage is called pioneer stage and is characterized by early successional pioneer plants species which exhibit high rate of growth, small size, short lifespan and production of a greater number of easily. According to Odum in 1963, ecological succession can be defined by following three parameters. The first is it is a systematic process in the development of community which is directional as a result of predictable too. Ecological succession occurs due to alteration of the biotic factors of the environment caused by the community itself. In other words, succession is a process which is controlled by community and patterns are governed by the physical environment. However, the degree of change in the community determines how far the development can go. It finally reaches into a stabilized ecosystem where maximum biomass and interaction between different living organisms are sustained per unit of energy flow in the system. Causes of succession. Since succession involves a series of complex processes, so there exist many causes of its occurrence. Ecologists have recognized the following three primary causes of succession. The first is initial or initiating causes. These are climatic as well as biotic in nature. The climatic causes include factors such as erosion and deposits, wind, fire, etc., which are caused by lightning or volcanic activity. The biotic causes include various activities of organisms. All these causes produce the bare areas or destroy the existing population in an area. Second is accesses or continuing causes. These are processes as migration, accesses, aggregation, competition, reaction, etc., which causes successive waves of populations as a result of changes, chiefly in the edaphic features of the area. Third is stabilizing causes. These includes factors such as climate of the area, which results in the stabilization of the community. Types of succession. Succession occurring on sites not previously occupied by vegetation, such as on bare land created by volcanic activity, introduced functional changes in the communities during each succession by explaining the flow of energy in developing communities. According to Margalef in 1963, with progressive changes, the succession attains maturity. This was further elaborated by Odum in 1971 as ecosystem strategy. According to this, there is a tendency of homeostasis in any ecosystem during unfavorable external environment. On the basis of energy relation and nutrition relation, succession can be divided into two types. The first is autotrophic succession. The succession where initially green plants are much greater in quantity than the animals is called as autotrophic succession. This type of succession takes place in a medium rich in inorganic substances. Since there are green plants, there is a gradual increase in the organic matter content and energy flow in the ecosystem. In this type of succession, rate of production is more than rate of respiration. Initially, primary producers are in majority, but later on, biomass of organisms increases and the ratio of production and respiration remains 1. The diversity of species increases with increase in organic matter content. As a result, available energy and biomass information content increases in the climax community. The second type is heterotrophic succession. In this type of succession, population of heterotrophic organisms like bacteria, actinomycetes, fungi are present in greater quantity in the initial stages. Such a succession begins in a medium rich in organic matter such as the river and the streams, which are polluted heavily with sewage, or in small pools receiving leaf litter in large quantities. In this type of succession, initially the ratio of respiration is greater than production. It is characterized by dominance of heterotrophic animals in the early development. A well-studied example is succession in the heterotrophic communities involved in decomposition, dead trees, animals, and droppings from substrates on which communities of organisms involved in decomposition exist. Within these communities, group of plants and animals succeed each other in the process of colonization and replacement. Succession is characterized by early dominance of fungi and invertebrates that feed on dead organic matter. Available energy and nutrients are most abundant in the early stages of succession and decline steadily as succession proceeds. In addition to the autotrophic and heterotrophic succession, There are also following types of succession. First is primary succession. This type of succession occurs in bare area where no community existed previously and where environmental conditions are elementary. For instance, primary succession would take place on new volcanic flow, bare rocks, deltas, and in newly formed lake. In primary succession on terrestrial site, the new site is first colonized by a few pioneer species that are often microbes, lichens, and mosses. The pioneer over a generation alter the habitat conditions by their growth and development. These new conditions may be conducive to establishment of additional organisms that may subsequently arrive at the site. The pioneers, through their death and decay, leave patches of organic matter. The pioneer species disappears as the habitat conditions change and invasion of new species progresses, leading to the replacement of the preceding community. Similarly, primary succession in aquatic habitat also develops through a number of serial communities. Second is secondary succession. This type of succession occurs at a site from where no already developed community has been destroyed by some natural catastrophe such as fire, flooding, or by human activities, and a series of communities subsequently develops at the site. The process of secondary succession is relatively faster as compared to the primary succession, which may often requires hundreds of years. The secondary succession occurs faster as the area have enough nutrients and other favorable conditions deposited by previously occupied community, which speed up or accelerates the succession process. Studies on physical disturbance in marine environment have demonstrated secondary succession in seaweed, salt marshes, mangroves, and coral communities. Ecologist David Duggins of University of Washington explained the process of succession after disturbance in the subtidal kelp forest of Torch Bay. 1 year after the removal of kelp forest, a mixed canopy of kelp species formed and an understory of Casteria and Laminaria developed. During the second and third years, continuous stands of Laminaria and Laminaria groenlandica developed, and the community had returned to its original composition. A similar pattern has been observed in the subtidal kelp forests of California coast. Autogenic succession. In many cases, the living organism of an ecosystem modify their environment considerably by their growth, death, and decay, thus modify the environment. This changed condition leads to the establishment of new kind of species in that area. Allogenic succession. It is the serial replacement of the communities resulting from the changes brought about in the habitat by external agencies and not by the existing vegetation itself. This is called as allogenic succession, and it may occur in highly disturbed or eroded area. Progressive succession. It is a succession where the community becomes complex and contains more species and biomass over time. It leads to a higher type of community with mesic conditions. The example of progressive succession is woodland stage to climax forest stage. The next type of succession is retrogressive succession. Retrogressive succession is a type of succession where the community becomes simplistic and contains fewer species and less biomass over time. Sometimes a situation occurs in which a community deteriorates and a new community develops. The example includes after the depletion of glaciers on the slopes and flat terrains in Alaska, a typical succession proceeds through herb and shrub stage to the spruce forest. Under the spruce tree, there are found typical forest mosses and smaller trees. Sudden invasion of sphagnum moss, which are capable of holding large amount of water, causes death of spruce tree. Another example is the introduction of grazing animals that leads into degenerated rangeland. Causes of succession. Succession follows an orderly pattern of species replacements, which is initiated by disturbance. Disturbance are abrupt events that can drastically bring changes in ecosystem, which is characterized by removing organisms and opening up space which can be colonized by individuals of the same species or different species. Succession occurs under two main factors. The first factor is allogenic factor, which includes climate, fires, landslides, floods, etc. Second factor is autogenic factors. It includes immigration, death and decay of pioneer species, which increase the fertility of the soil, which is favorable for the growth of new invaders. Reactions as being the driving force of succession. Mechanism of succession. Among the first and most influential ecologists to suggest the mechanism of succession was Clement. He recognized three major phases of succession. The first is nudation. It refers to the formation of a bare area, such as due to the appearance of a raw geological formation or due to destruction of existing vegetation. The primary bare area are mostly produced by physiographic process such as erosion by water, wind, gravity or glaciers, deposition by above agents and volcanism, emergence of new land surface, submergence of land surface and production of unstable strata. The secondary bare area are mostly produced by climatic phenomena or by biotic agents such as deforestation, grazing, insect outbreak, etc. It may occur due to following reasons. The first is topographic factors like soil erosion, water or wind landslide, volcanic activity, etc., which may destroy the existing vegetation. Second is climatic factors like glacier, long dry periods, hail and storms, fire, etc. that destroy vegetation. Third is biotic factors like deforestation, agricultural practices, and several other human activities. Overgrazing by animals, disease caused by various pathogens like bacteria, fungi, protozoans, helminthes, insects, etc. also destroy vegetation of an area to produce bare area. Second is invasion. When a habitat is changed, it can be a potential site for the establishment of many organisms. Many species invade or reach the area and successfully established in a bare area. The new species arrives here from other areas. It has three stages. First is migration. It refers to the arrival in the bare area of disiminules or propagules, such as new species reaches the bare area in the form of seeds, spores. They are generally dispersed by air and water. They are the pioneer stage of succession. Second is ascesis. Ascesis is the process of successful establishment of the species as result of their adaptation to new area. The seeds and spores germinate, grow into adult forms, and then reproduce. Third is aggregation. It is the final maturation of colonizing species. As the species reproduce, their number increases and population grow denser. Competition amongst members of colonizing species for space and nutrition. It can be inter and intra-specific competition. The next is reaction. It occurs between colonizing species and habitat. It is the most important stage of succession. The succession of inhabiting species changes the abiotic component of the habitat like soil, water, temperature. These changes makes the place unfit for existing community, and as a result they are replaced by more suitable community. The whole sequence of communities that replace one another in a given area is called as sere, and various communities constituting the sere are called seral community. Each stage has its characteristic structure and species composition. A seral stage may last for 1 to 2 years or several decades. The next is climax. It is the stabilization stage of succession with the final formation of species. All the species are in balance and they are not replaced any further. So they are known as climax community or climax stage. Climax characteristics. The climax community of given area during succession is the stabilized community which form some sort of equilibrium with the environment. According to Clement, climax has following characteristics. The first is unity. Climax is unit and index of the climate of area. Life or growth forms of plants indicate the climate type. Unless all the species are not taken as an organized unit, climax would not indicate the climate. Second is stability. The form of climax community is more or less stable with the climate. This climax community cannot be replaced through competition by any other group of species, or in other words, only few dominant species can form climate communities in particular climate area. Third is origin and phylogenetic relation. In any climatic region, the developmental stage of climax community has its own characteristics which reflect the type of climate. Similar to the development of organism with changing age, climax community has also simultaneously undergone changes with changing climate. Theories of climax. There are four important theories regarding the climax. The first theory is monoclimax theory. This theory states that in a given region, all land surface are occupied by same type of community which is called climax community. It is determined by regional climate. Second theory is polyclimax theory. This theory was proposed by Tinsley in 1939, which state that climax is controlled by not one factor but it involved many other factors. Number of various climax communities can be predictable in given area which are under the control of abiotic component, that is moisture, temperature, soil and activities of biotic factors. Third is climax pattern hypothesis. This theory was proposed by R.H. Whittaker in 1953. It states that in a natural community of the ecosystem is adapted to all the factors of the environment and not by only one aspect like climate alone. The major factors are genetic structure of the species, climate, soil, biotic factors, fire, wind and chances of dispersal. And the last theory is information theory. This theory is proposed by Leith, Odum and Golay. According to this theory, ecosystem development includes succession and climax. In autotrophic succession, diversity of species likely to increase with an increase in organic content and biomass supported by the available energy. So, students, let us summarize what we have learned in this module. The term succession is generally used for directional and continuous change in species composition and abundance following disturbance of a site or creation of a bare area. On the basis of energy relation and nutritional relation, succession can be divided into autotrophic succession and heterotrophic succession. Primary succession occurs in the area where environmental conditions are elementary and that area is occupied first time by few simple living organisms. Secondary succession occurs in the area which was previously occupied by some type of community and has been devastated by some natural or human influenced activities. Autogenic succession refers to the process of modification of environment by pioneer community results in the replacement of its own community by some new modified community. Allogenic succession refers to serial replacement of communities resulting from external environmental factors other than the effects of communities on the environment. Progressive succession refers to the succession where the community becomes complex and contains more species and biomass over time. Retrogressive succession refers to the succession where the community becomes simplistic and contains fewer species and less biomass over time. The climax community of given area during succession is the stabilized community which form some sort of equilibrium with the environment. Clement explains the characteristic of climax as unity, stability and origin and phylogenetic relation. There are four important theories regarding the climax. Monoclimax theory states that in a given region all land surface are occupied by same type of community which is known as climax community. Polyclimax theory was proposed by Tinsley, according to which climax is controlled by not one factor but it involved many other factors. Climax pattern hypothesis states that a natural community of the ecosystem is adapted to all the factors of environment and not by only one aspect like climate alone. According to information theory, the ecosystem development includes succession and climax. In autotrophic succession, diversity of species likely to increase with an increase in organic content and biomass supported by the available energy. Thank you.